Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The TCU Horned Frogs offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll know where to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 30 now. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hoover. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas Christian. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Using his legs, it's Cook. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Quick completion to the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Heading left after the handoff. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. And he'll get there. Touchdown, TCU. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled, but 1st down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instinct.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the TCU offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
It's a short completion at the big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
There's the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Johnson. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run it to the left. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Catch made on the out route. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and a receiver have put in together. That time it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they've got him. Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead. Incomplete,
so it's second down and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, TCU. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Good enough for first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
29 Philly.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the Wildcats line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You put 5 wide receivers into a...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm that, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Caught behind the line. It's Porter. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
This offense has become a first down machine. And that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Caught on the outside. It's Golden. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Pound 55 weak. Belly stutter.
Looking for a gap. It's Cook. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards.
Interesting on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's got it again. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now here comes the point after attack. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Here we go.
Gonna run it. It's Cook. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Back to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So the defense has had no answer for this pitch-and-catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Lasso! Lasso! Go!
Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fair catch made at the 20. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? 1st down here for this offense. Handoff to the right side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. To throw, it's Hoover. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, TCU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a handoff. He gets some space around the 30. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he throws his third interception of the day. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They'll test the right side here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And this one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Getting set. Here's second down. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 20. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
And we're able to get him down.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? It'll end up being a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back to throw. It's Hoover. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Short throw complete to the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Gets rid of it on the move. Makes a quick grab. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Hard running there, breaking tackles. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
To the air, it's Hoover. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Tackle made after a big gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Horned Frogs move into the red zone. Oh, here comes the reverse. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hey, I love this call. Anything you can do to get this wide receiver to get his hands on the football, you do it. But give credit to this defense. They were not surprised at all and kept him to a short gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. bulldozing his way past tacklers. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Wildcats will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Gburg.